Where is he? Where is the spider? How do I equip my gun? Can I use my axe? I don't know. Okay, hold on. Combat. And yeah, that's the exact monster that we just encountered. If you are crouched, hostiles are less likely to detect you. Ammo and supplies are scarce. Scavenging, crafting, and quest rewards are the only sources of supplies. Guns are not going to reload themselves. So how do I load my gun? How do I equip my gun? How? Inventory. Just press it like this. Craft. Oh. How do I equip my gun? How? Options. Aim, fire weapon, use gadgets, items, melee weapon. If I use my right mouse button, let me try something here, guys. I am clicking my right mouse button, it's not aiming though. Because I have not equipped it. Equipping the gun reload weapon. Apparently, your character gets suicide. If I lose all my sanity, oh, maybe it's up here for you. Melee. I can use melee though. But how do I equip my weapon? How? What is the option of equipping my weapon? Combat proficiency. I don't know how. It's not working. Shall we try using our melee weapon on the monster? Where is it? Okay, let's quietly sneak back inside the house, guys. Very quietly. I think that thing is still outside. Around the back. We're going back in, everybody. Where is it? Oh my god, creepy, guys. There's something in here with us. Scary. Oh my god, it's still here! Melee weapon! Melee weapon! Melee! Whoa! 2 whacks! It takes 2 whacks. Okay, that's not too bad, guys. This thing has no head, only hands and limbs. Ugh. I hear something. There's another one inside. Is there another one? Okay, this is the son or the fish. I think he is the son. He has good clothing on, expensive clothing.
One fatal round through the forehead.
Yeah.
That's no accident. This was deliberate.
That's the son. Albert was murdered by the fisherman. All evidence collected.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Okay, let's go to our Mind Palace. Albert was murdered. Lewis pursued Albert. He killed him. Albert fled when wounded. He was murdered. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throckmorton, rather than just dry him off. Maybe. Can I connect these two now? Lewis, the in-smelter that killed Albert Throckmorton, may be hiding at the bar in Lokomon Pods. In that locked room? Maybe. He may be at the bar. Okay, let's head back to the bar. Alright, hold on. Need to use my mind eye here, guys. Almost forgot. Anything else? Hey, we got new supplies again. What the heck? Why? New supplies. Supplies? Supplies? Only one. There is a second floor. Let's go up and take a look. Feel like I can interact with the items 2 times. This is locked. Okay, so that's the warehouse. We're going to the bar. Shall we go tell him the bad news? That'll be after the investigation, guys. Who is harboring the criminal? Hello. Hello, people, again.
I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Aha.
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
I don't even know how to equip my gun, everybody. I use melee attack only.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah, even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
You are harboring a criminal. Okay, that's too harsh. Hold on.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Rock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
Aha.
Bye.
It's going to get confrontational, guys. Are we ready for this? And I cannot equip my gun! How do I equip my gun? This is bizarre. Maybe I don't have a gun. Maybe that's why. Weapons. That can be right. I'm holding 2 guns. 2 weapons. I can craft the bullets, alright. See? How do I use a gun? Lore, casebook. Melee attack. The thing I want to know is that if the game has menu save. It does have a menu save. Wow. So that means it does not have autosave? Okay, we saved the game. Perfect. You.
Hey, who are you?
Oh
What
my
are you doing?
god.
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Really no. Why do you look like that? Why is your face deformed?
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the she. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
They look so distinct, huh? The two groups here.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You cannot remember a thing. Did you kill him?
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
A gun that I cannot even use.
People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
Ooh, what do we do?
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
I think hiding the body is deliberate, guys. But killing him, though, is not. Remember, all the fishermen went crazy, guys. So... I am not going to... I'll think about it. I won't tell him. This sounds really definitive. I'll think about it. Yeah, I will think about it.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds.
Ooh,
I still have a few bullets on me.
wow. I don't mind getting a few more bullets, guys. I don't mind, really. No. But this sounds like blackmailing. Does it not? But I don't want to put the wrong choice here, guys. If I click on no, does that mean that I'm going to tell the father about this? So I think I do have to click the deal one. Yeah.
It turns out I arrived here unprepared for business. You give me a little something to get started, and my lips are
Blackmail,
sealed.
guys.
I knew you'd understand. Here you are, Mr. Reed. Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
I partly believe you. Alright, so that's that, guys. I think it's now time to report back. Oh, the Mine Palace! I need to do the Mine Palace thing. Connect the evidence. Alright, goodbye, Renata. I'll see you again. Not blackmailing. Yeah, I kind of used the wrong word there. This is not blackmail, guys. No. Lewis claims he wasn't himself and was affected by the same mental influence as the other fishermen. Yeah. So Lewis was aware of what he was doing during the fight with Albert Throckmorton. Lewis was mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his action. I believe this is the case here, guys. So that means Lewis killed Albert Throckmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions and thus cannot be blamed for Albert's death. We could try and cover for him, or else Robert Throckmorton will have his head. Yeah, I made up my mind, guys. So that's that. Am I done with this? And I also accept the bribes. I inadvertently accept the bribes. That's not my intention, guys. That's not my intentions. Believe me. We have solved our first case. Time to report back. Whoa! What the? I thought those are monsters, guys. These are skinless rats? Or are they cats? I thought something was chasing me there. I have found the murderer. I've seen some strange creatures around.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
My weapons are not working now.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
Well, what do I do? The murderer is dead. A lie, guys. I hope this will not come back and bite me in the behind.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and a scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beast's. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I am trying to find the source of my visions.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Including your son.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
They are all dead.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Let's talk payment. Let's talk bullets. How many bullets are you giving me in return?
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Let's talk bullets.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets! I knew it.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
From Water Manor, new location, guys. Ooh, a whole bunch of new items. Nice. Frosty welcome case complete. That's our first case.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
But you did not give me the exact amount of bullets that I'll get in return. So that's a bit unclear. I'll politely back off now. Walking backwards. Okay, so let's look at the map here, guys. That is the tavern, the bar, and then we got the block off section of the city. Maybe now I can actually go through that part. Did she not mark the map? Old Grove, I think that's the place. Now, our casebook. Lost at sea, another main case. Robert Frogmorton founded an expedition to discover the origin of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members dead or alive. Throckmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in Southern Oak Grove. So, also key to the headquarters. Where is this again? The crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Asher Road, Hubert Avenue. Let's take a look at the map. Where is it? Asher Road. Hubert Avenue. Where? The crossroad. Where is this? Is it marked on the map? There's so many roads here. Look at all these roads and all the names. Where? Where is it? Is it far away? You know what? Maybe it's time to go to the hotel. Let's head to the hotel. I think this is the icon. Can I mark this on the map? Compass mark. Oh. Mark this on the map. I think that's Devil's Reef Hotel. That's the one, guys. I'm heading to the hotel. I need a night off here. So I can see it on the compass bar at the top. It is open world. Solve Tier 42. A departure from the other Sherlock Holmes games. Especially the newer Sherlock Holmes ones, guys, because they were really very tight areas and close areas because of all the separate cases, guys. So I kind of miss this open-worlded exploring. The policemen are gone. We can go through this now. Grimhaven Bar, Grimhaven Bay, the way to the hotel. Yeah, my weapon is not working still, guys. I know right-clicking is the button to use,